years, technology has made vast improvements. As technology natives, we have had the luxury of growing up with technology, so we haven't had to become accustomed to it like our parents have had to. Most likely, you all have your cell phones in your pocket, or at least relatively close to you. I have my phone in my pocket, and I know that if I'd left it in my room, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. This item we carry in our pocket has become the center of our world today. It holds many technological advances, and it can all fit in our pocket. And I interviewed my parents, who are two non-digital natives, to get their point of view. They both agreed that technology has had their benefits, but it also has had its drawbacks. Specifically, technology has made communication quicker. We are able to receive information more rapidly, and it has provided a great source of entertainment today. My first point is that technology has made communication quicker and easier. My parents grew up where they didn't have that much technology. They didn't have Skype or email or cell phones. They had face-to-face communication, handwritten letters, and long-distance phone calls. My mom used to send letters to her relatives that didn't live too close by, so she had to wait weeks to hear back from them. And she also had to walk to her friend's house instead of just shooting them a quick text to see if they could hang out. Today, we can just text our friends or family that don't live too close by just to ask how they're doing or to hang out. My mom agrees that technology has made it easier to stay in touch because most of our kids don't live at home anymore. So it's a good way to keep up with their daily lives. Even though communication has become quicker, when our parents grew up, it has become less meaningful. We take advantage of the fact that we receive a quick response rather than waiting weeks to hear back. Like communication, information has also become quicker in today's world as well. My dad says he no longer has to wait to hear from a neighbor or a phone call or a few days later in the paper because he can receive information from the click of a button. We receive information through email, text, TV, news, apps on our phone, and even social media. My dad is the sheriff from my county, so with the fast-paced way we receive information, it has greatly helped his job because it has become easier than it would have been 20 years ago. It has made it easier because he can read reports, have phone calls forwarded to his cell, and have his work emails synced to his smartphone. Being able to receive information quicker has also helped with schoolwork because instead of having to search through textbooks for hours upon hours, we can type one word in on Google search and thousands of web pages come up with different sources of information on that topic. We rely so heavily though on technology that when the internet is down or being slow, we go into a panic because we don't know what to do with ourselves. Lastly, technology has created great entertainment source for today's society. We can watch movies, scroll through social media, talk to friends for hours upon hours, play online games, PlayStation, or even the Xbox. And it's hard to imagine a time where none of this existed. Our parents grew up differently though. They didn't have all these things, and they spent a good amount of time outside creating new games and activities to do for that day. And once my dad was old enough, he went out and got a job instead of lying on the couch and watching TV all day or playing video games, as he put it. Our generation has become to be known as lazy because of all the technology that surrounds us. It might not be totally true that all we do is sit on the couch and watch TV. However, it is true that some things for us have become easier than it would have been for our parents' generation, giving us the misconception that we are a lazy generation. Whatever misconception of us technology natives have been, technology has been a great advancement in the world. It has given us a quicker way to communicate and receive information, and provides a great entertainment source. As technology natives, we have grown up with this, and most of us hold the power of my main points through our smartphone. However, while technology has been a great advancement, and it has also drastically affected us in how we interact with one another. We should take the time to appreciate technology, but also not be afraid to put it aside for a while.